Alright, here we go. If there were a low-hanging fruit of the year award, this would be the winner right here. How much I spend in a week, and you guys might be surprised by this, but no, you guys won't be surprised by this. Anyone who knows me personally knows that I really don't spend much in a week. Actually, my coworkers think I'm a little over the top, and let me know what you guys think of this. The title is true. I did stop buying food, but I did not stop eating food. Now I realize this is going to be one of the most first world statements of all time, but it just takes discipline to not just go buy food that you don't need. And there are people in countries that are like, what is food that you don't need? What do you mean? For most people in the developed world, if you were to really just go through your pantry and just walk throughout your house, the place is just packed with food. And we go and we walk around and we look at all this food and we're like,
You took my only food! Now I'm gonna starve!
yeah, it's kind of like that. I was kind of going through that as well, and I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna stop. I'm going to eat all of the food in my house until literally all of it goes bad or all of it is gone. And once my food is gone, then I'm just gonna eat my roommate's food. And then, I mean, if my roommate runs out of food,
I'm just gonna eat my roommate.
it's alright guys, she doesn't watch my videos, she'll never see it coming. It just takes discipline to not just go buy food. But that little bit of willpower, that little bit of pain, not pain in the sense of hunger pain, but just like that little bit of resistance that you have to your own desires. Through athletics, I learned to connect that pain to progress, to the point where I don't even avoid it, I seek it. And obviously that's not universally true. You can't just go out there and do things that are painful and it leads to progress. You want to get more in shape, that's going to be a little painful. You want to diet a little bit, that's going to be painful. You're not going to be able to eat those same foods. You want to make a better grade on that test, that's going to be painful. You got to study a little bit, you got to sacrifice. You can't go to that party. I'm a big believer that life gives you the opposite of what you try to take from it. You try to take pleasure from life, life will give you back pain. You try to take pain from life, life will give you back pleasure. For example, if you try to take pleasure from life in the form of a night out before a test, life will give you back an F. If you try to take pleasure from life in the form of a high-fat, fast food diet, life will give you back pain in the form of bad health, chronic illness, chronic knee pain, and all these other things. So let's just go ahead and get into this. Custom date range. What I spend in a week. So today to a week. No way. What I spend in a week is $420. Colon Townhomes Association. That is my HOA dues. It's supposed to be Colonial Townhomes, but hey, Colon is good too, I guess. And then above that, we've got some Home Depot. So recently, I just went and I potted an onion. But I mean, really, that's kind of like an investment, you know? Like, imagine how many onions I can get from that onion. I don't even know how onions actually make more onions, but we'll probably figure out soon, or it'll just die. Probably just die. Into the next category, health and fitness. Planet Fitness has a really cheap membership. I feel like if I really start to get back into my strength training, it's gonna be a little bit of a hindrance. But the thing is, it was either buy more weight for my home gym or get a little gym membership, and I chose to just get a little gym membership. I'm thinking that one of them has to go. Either I gotta get rid of the gym membership or I get rid of the home weights. So, and I'm leaning towards the home weights, just because I did the math out on it and I spent about $1,700 on them. And for me to actually pay that much in gym membership would take a very long time. And I think that I would be leaving my house before that time. It's too hot in my garage in the summer, and then it's too cold in my garage in the winter, so I just never use it. There's like this fall, spring time when I can actually use it. So maybe I'll just sleep on it and we'll make a decision on that. It's not really hurting me to have that gym equipment, so I'll just keep it around for a little bit. $73 on bills and utilities. That is just my energy bill, I believe. Yeah, Puget Sound Energy. Hey, is what it is, gotta keep the lights on. Food and dining, $16. Like I said, I kind of stopped buying food just because there's so much food in my house and I just need to figure out how to use it all. So, haven't bought any food really for the past week. I haven't bought much food for this past month, so. Auto and transport. I got a 45-minute drive away from work, so that's about an hour-and-a-half bus ride. I would bus, but the opportunity cost on my time there I feel like is just too high, so I drive it. But if anybody wants to chauffeur me in the Seattle area, I'm all ears. I can edit videos on my way over to work. And these are the missing dollars here. I mean, I would call those business expenses. That's $299 for my iCloud storage and $651 Okay, that was a Twitch donation. So basically, I spent $6 this week. That's what I would say. $6 on a Twitch donation and $16 on food. Total amount spent is $420. So I mean, go ahead and blaze that like button.
That's very funny to me. Y'all ain't laughing though.
And it's kind of interesting to me that this is actually a challenge in the first world, just because like, oh, I'm gonna clear out all my food in the house, and like some people don't have food. On the topic of frugality, I'm going to put out another video, and that is how much money would I be able to invest if I was making minimum wages. So based on my budget, which you guys have seen is very small, how much would I be able to invest if I was making minimum wage and working 40-hour weeks? So hopefully you guys like this budget, and I'll see you guys in the next one.